90% of the time women get custody of the children. They get some, I haven't looked at these numbers, but most of the time women get some type of monetary compensation to the detriment of the man almost always. Women get paid to leave and just go find another victim to assault. Yes, it is financial assault. There are some women out here just looking for simps, man. Don't be a simp. Now, I'm being a little extreme when I'm saying finding another victim to assault, but that's literally what it is. When you have no recourse for do we really have to go into that? Y'all could just look up the statistics. I'm always messing up that word, statistics. Courts don't do almost anything to uphold a father's rights, and they make it 10 times harder to get support than for a woman. If you want to refute my argument, I would like to hear it. Put your facts and links so I can look it up. Here's the other thing why it doesn't benefit men to commit in today's marketplace. All right. Women's 304 phases are now being promoted as freeing and liberating. Go give your box to this man. This man, everybody get box. He get box. You know what I mean? No man wants to use the woman. And today, feminism will have you believe that that is culturally acceptable and okay. Well, it is culturally accepted, but it's not okay because men ain't going to want that. Now, I would say this might change a little bit with the Roe v. Wade overturn. And, you know, because now if women screw up, whatever, they have to invest a little bit of their own bread if they make reckless decisions, or maybe they can't make it at all. But we won't see this play out for probably at least a year, probably, I don't know, maybe sooner. But, and I'm not taking anything away from the man, but my thing is this: women have the power to who they give sex to. They can just say no. And if they say no, a man can't get it, you know? So if a woman, this is going to set the internet ablaze. If a woman gets pregnant by a nothing ass dude, it's her fault, period. I'll tell you a little story. Actually, it's not a story. It's just real life facts. Back when I was younger and I was exploring my options, there were so many times. Let's just put it like this. I have 3 children by one woman whom I was married to. I was intentional about that. Intentional. This is not to downplay or talk about any other dudes. I'm talking about me and myself. In my mind, I had a specific goal that I didn't want to have a bunch of babies by a bunch of women out here, right? But in almost all these cases, when I was in that period of my life, I was the one that enforced wearing condoms, not them. They almost never stopped me. I would say it was about 2 or 3% that might have said, hey, you got a condom? And I always had them because I didn't want to have no babies. First of all, again, we talked about the fate thing. I didn't want to have any babies out of wedlock, although I did. But I'm just saying, I didn't want to have multiple mothers, multiple babies from multiple mothers, unless I was in a long committed monogamous relationship, because I do think that that's the best place to raise kids and stuff like that. But if it don't work out, you can still co-parent. It's just some women are incapable of doing that. Most women, I would say, are incapable of doing that at first.